Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Slobs.
We're here.
All three of us are here.
Back.
We're back.
We made it. Laura survived.
I feel better.
I'm so glad. I was really worried about you.
I had a head cold, but I pulled through.
She
Wow.
really did.
Yeah.
She's a fighter.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a bad one. You wouldn't have wanted to hear it.
No.
You wouldn't have wanted to listen
wouldn't
to
have
that
wanted
for
to
an
catch
hour.
it.
No, I didn't want you to catch it.
Thank you.
You told me you did want to catch it.
I did.
Actually, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
You said you were available to catch my cold.
I
and
wanted to
was
die.
like, I'm unavailable to give it to you.
If it was
'Cause
COVID, I would have come over.
To assist
When
my
was the
suicide.
last time you guys had a cold?
Like a month ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And it was bad. I thought it was COVID. I got tested 3 times. It
They
wasn't.
fucking suck so bad, right?
They're bad. They're not
I
good.
forgot how bad they were.
Yeah. I thought I was getting one yesterday and then COVID tested negative. And also I just realized I think
You're just sad.
I'm just sad and it's
You're
like, oh,
crying
my immune system
triggers
is.
a cold.
And we're going to
Yeah.
get to that.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to spend the whole, we don't have to, whatever. But like my body was like, enough.
I had almost been missing having colds because I always glamorize them in my memory.
Wow.
I'm just like,
This
oh,
is
you
how
get to
boring
just
being sober
curl up.
is.
No, this is what workaholism does. I'm just like,
That's
oh,
true.
you get to just not do anything for 2
Yes.
days. I forgot that that's because you can't because you're so miserable.
Yeah, it's not an
And you
in-home
have
vacation.
no
Oh, yeah, you're not having fun lying there in your
not
own
fun.
fucking snot.
It's
It
not-
always
everywhere.
seems like it would be.
Yeah,
It
like when you were a
sucks.
little kid and you'd fake sick to stay
Yeah.
home, like, and then watch movies all day.
My parents
People
never
bring
believed
you
me.
stuff.
They were like, "You're fine. You're going to school." And then I halfway through school, they're like, the principal called, like, "Your daughter's
Same.
crying on the floor."
Yeah.
And I had an ovarian cyst that was the size of a grapefruit on my.
What?
tiny little
Oh my
ovary.
God.
Oh yeah, I was like, in swim class. I'm like, I can't.
That
I'm like
is so
crying. in the
big.
pool.
Oh my God, the
No.
size of a grapefruit?
Yeah, on my little grade 8 ovary. I know.
I had one that was the size of a chicken's egg once, and I thought that was grotesque. I mean, I don't
no,
know
mine
the
was
last
grotesque.
time you put an egg next to a grapefruit. Grapefruit's way bigger.
Big grapefruit. They said large grapefruit.
And what
too, yeah.
happened since then? We don't have PCOS today?
No, I just took birth control pills in grade 8 for 3 months, and it kept shrinking down. And finally, they're like, "Oh, it's just a little pea now. You're good." And I'm
Wait
like,
a second. Are
I
you
really
saying?
think she might have PCOS.
Wait a second. Are you saying
really
that birth
do.
control gets rid of cysts?
I mean,
If I take birth control, do you think this cyst will go
I
away?
don't know. I think it only gets rid of
No.
ovarian cysts because it stops your ovaries from doing whatever makes them
Mm-hmm.
get cysts.
How does the pill know that my wrist isn't an over?
Maybe if you get the birth control implant and put it in your
yeah,
Into
yeah,
the
yeah.
cyst. No, just instead of here in the arm, can we get it right here?
Get a IUD put right in
like,
there.
that
An
is not
IUD.
A little
right.
baby IUD put into your cyst.
Although I love the idea that you would go to the doctor for it and have them do something that will not get rid of it. How has this not been cured? You've been to the doctor for it.
Yeah, no, I've had it removed twice. It just keeps coming back. And so now, I don't know. I might go get it aspirated
How
again.
did they remove it?
Surgically. They put me under
That is ridiculous.
and it came back. It's because my joints are deteriorating. So there's probably a crack in my joints where the synovial fluid, I know where it's
Synovial.
leaks up and it forms like a pouch.
Can they be proactive and just replace the wrist at this point?
Oh God. I mean, probably.
Replace the wrist.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm good.
So my mom
Coming.
has rheumatoid arthritis, and she's had both her hips replaced twice, and she just got a shoulder replaced. You're going to have to start subbing out parts at some point. I mean, I don't make the rules.
I know. I'm gonna have to go full bionic woman.
Do it, but get like a crazy metal
Start with
arm.
your-
Yeah.
Start with your.
Get the advanced
Weird
ones
wrist.
so I can like sprint all of a sudden.
Oh, and
On
is
your
that
hands.
why we haven't hit you super hard in the wrist with a book?
Oh yeah, you missed. I think we might have talked about it in the
Yeah,
last episode
I
a little.
was there and I forgot.
Yeah,
we did,
no.
we talked about it at
because
the
I'm
live
afraid
taping.
it'll permanently damage.
Yeah.
And by the way, so many messages. Thank you to everyone who has sent me your message, letting me know that worked for you. Not helpful at all.
Really?
But a lot of people going, my husband hit me with one. It's like that. First of
Well,
all, that's
your
violent.
husband
Yeah.
hates you.
Yeah,
Call the
yeah.
police.
And
Yeah, I
then
was
one
like,
guy said he had one for years and then it just went away. But like 15 or 20 years. And I was
No,
like,
Oh, you
that's
should
too
try
long.
that. You should try just having it go away.
yeah. Oh, just the same plan I've been doing with my student loans. If I just ignore it, it'll go away.
No, I think it might be time to do a GoFundMe for the cyst.
Yeah, you guys, I need to raise $1 million
$1 million.
to permanently remove my wrist. Cyst. The wrist cyst. I'm getting a new wrist. Oh God, I'm
But
going to have to do
again-
GoFundMes for my joints. I'm having a meltdown. We've got to move on from
we've
this.
got to
Isn't
move
that
on.
not the issue? Isn't the issue just that even if you did get it removed, it would come back because
Yeah.
it's the devil?
Yeah. I'm going to have metal wrists.
Or to start wearing real fun bangles. big bangles right
Over the
down.
thing?
Yeah.
Speaking of you getting bad things removed from your life,
This is a segue.
how are we doing this week?
Woo! What a transition.
Well, that was a good
softened
transition.
that statement a lot to be really nice, just in case, but I'm
know
not
that.
feeling that nice.
I know. You are, you have been the voice of the part of my brain that is the anger of all of this.
I have
Nice.
your back.
Yeah, I thank both of you because holy shit, breakups are so fucking hard.
Oh my God, they're the worst.
Yeah, and he was gone for a week dog sitting. It's so much worse having to share space with someone because I'm trying to keep it like civil and for no other reason than like it's not even like anyone deserves to be treated better. It's like at this point, like I probably could be. I could be.
Think it is that someone deserves to be
well,
treated
someone
better. I
does
think that's
deserve
at
to
the
be
crux
treated
of the
better.
situation.
Yeah.
But it's like
It's you.
it's
You do.
No one would fault me for being a little salty,
10 times bitchier.
Yeah.
but
I would not fault you for being
Not at all.
10 times bitchier.
And what I realized is my desire to avoid that has nothing to do with wanting to make my now ex-boyfriend more comfortable. It's I don't want those feelings in my body. I want to like if they come up, yes, feel them, let it come out, but I don't want to get in this I feel like anger can be like addictive. And let me tell you, got angry yesterday, never worked out harder in my life. If I could channel that for just like a month, I'm snapping to so hot. But
Yeah.
Might I invite you to consider that those feelings are already in your body and you could put some of them in
outward.
his ears because he can suck my dick?
well-
Have we thought about that?
I do like you taking the rage out working out though. Picturing you just angrily working out is quite funny.
Oh, I've
well.
never done plank jacks so well. I felt like a Marine yesterday. I was like 30 in a row, not even flinching. And it was one of Stacia's workouts that she's already done. I watched an old video, but in the old video, this was kind of weird but cool. I had done the workout live.
Oh,
And
I
for
love
some
that.
reason, there was only 3 of us in the live workout. It was one of the Patreon ones. So those ones always
Yeah.
are like smaller groups and you watch them later. But like, I saw myself in the video and like, I was way ahead of myself, like in terms of getting the exercises done. And I like could tell that my body in the video wasn't where it is now.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
was-
yeah.
Which is also kind of being like, God, I was just there with a sports bra flabbing around on camera. Like,
I
let's
love
go.
it. And I've had that happen too. So we all do our workouts with Stacia Patwell at Stacia Patwell on Instagram. She's amazing.
Yeah.
And
we're forcing Steph into it now.
And when you do like the workouts, there are so many workouts where like I'm obese. And she's like, come on, Lara, that's right. And I like look up and I'm like struggling so hard with something that's not that hard. And I'm like, keep that energy and
Yeah.
that effort.
yeah.
Because look how far you've come.
Oh yeah, and I'm like that wasn't even that long ago, but I was just like I looked down at the band I was wearing and it was like a harder band than I had on in the video and like I was just like ripping through these workouts. Yeah, no, it's I will say anger what a tool to really move you. But I just want to be I want to get I know I can't not express heavy emotions. I can't like the solution is like I just don't want to feel them. I don't want to press them down, but whatever I can avoid keeping in my body in a way that it like stays there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck in anger mode, but also the sadness. Like it's like I want to get it all out, but I don't want to. I don't know about
need to
you
work
guys.
through
Sometimes
all of these things. So like you have, yeah,
For
they're
sure.
all going to come in there, but you need to go through all these. They're going to come up at
But
later
I feel like
times.
you can, if you're not careful, I don't know if you guys feel this way. Sometimes you can get almost like sucked in or like a little addicted to a heavy emotion where like you allow yourself to bathe in it too much.
Yeah. You know what I think would be really great for getting those heavy emotions out of your body is if he got the fuck out of your apartment and moved back in with his parents in Calabasas like a decent person.
I mean, yeah, no, that would be so helpful.
The living together can't be good. This is not.
No.
This is not a good thing for a
No.
month. This is absolutely not.
Another
No.
month.
No.
Another month.
No.
You guys
Yeah.
broke up, what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks? Would you mind kicking that door open? I'm schwitzing like
I'm
hell
gonna-
now
I'm
that we've
kicking
got
it
it
open.
started.
Very hot right now.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, it's been 2 weeks and he was gone all last week and I really started to feel like I was turning a corner and then sharing space with him immediately.
Yes,
It's like,
that's exactly what happens.
That's exactly what
Because you have to
happens.
fucking look at them in the eye.
you have
don't
to
want
cut them off. Like
They
you have
must
to
go
like
away.
even-
Block on Instagram. Block on fucking nothing. No phone. Nothing.
No, and it's like even if down the road, who cares what's down the road? I feel like somebody once told me 90 days of full block, don't look at them, whatever, minimum. And I feel like that's the move because
I've heard 30. I love 90.
Yeah, well, because even if the breakup is a two-sided, as civil as it could possibly be, and I'm not saying that's what I'm having, but like, it's just not working, and there was nothing that went wrong. It's still hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you need to
it's
cut that part of your life out.
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind is okay. So I had a guy text me the other day that I'm over exaggerating, but he clearly was just like, I don't like you. It's not working out. I immediately blocked his phone number, blocked him on Instagram, both of his accounts on Instagram. I blocked him on fucking Facebook. I make sure he was not following everything. I'm like, and I deleted his whole contact. I'm like, that's it now. See you. I'm not gonna think about you ever again, even though it was like a nothing thing, not comparing it, but like you can't even have a thought. And that the fact that now he's still in the house, you're gonna keep seeing his shit everywhere and his fucking dog. It's like, you're not gonna go past this when you're staring at it.
By the way, if we want to just pivot to that for a moment, I love that it's like the most male thing ever for this guy to have shown up, and I won't air his dirty laundry, but to show up in a way where she was never going to call him again and then be like, hey, just so you know, I'm rejecting you.
The ego of being like, I don't want to hear you say that you're not into me, because that's
like
absolutely what that was.
This man's penis did not work.
Text you.
Okay,
There we
well,
go.
if
His
you're
penis
gonna,
didn't work.
if you're gonna,
I'm gonna say it because I'm
if
pissed
he's
now.
listening to the podcast, what a fucking freak,
I mean,
right?
he's listening to the podcast. Look, I was.
well, he's not jerking off to it.
It's not
I know
like
that.
We're going to use his full name, which was
which is his social security number. No, I wasn't. Had no problem with that. I was like, we can make it work. I could attempt, but here we are.
You had no problem with it, my fucking
No.
I had a big problem with it.
You're trying to convince
Problem with
yourself.
it.
See, this is what you're doing. Is
because it's so dire out here. I was like, I'm like, we get along great. I'm like,
Right.
maybe, I'm like, in the long run, I know it's not going to work because he doesn't have a fucking penis, but I'm like, we get along. We love similar interests.
But that is true. I mean,
okay,
the
he
connection
has
is
a
really
penis
there.
for people listening. It didn't work.
Sometimes guys get nervous and their dicks are soft the first time, but that doesn't mean that their dicks are soft forever. So
Yes.
But
I hear
his
what you're
dick
saying.
was going to be soft forever.
his dick was going to be soft.
He had a
forever.
broken dick.
Yeah.
And he
It's
knew
his
that.
energy, and it's his fault. I'll say it.
and his daughter as
Yeah.
well.
Well, that's what you get.
Now
here's the
that
thing.
all of our listeners are women,
I assume we have a couple straggler men.
I'm
just-
sure we do. I know we do.
I
Oh
mean,
no!
thank
This
God,
guy.
you know?
No, he,
spread the good word, men. Tell the other man that they're
nothing
terrible.
wrong with your penis not working. I'm not. It's just.
Well, there's something
Yeah.
wrong with your penis
Well,
not
yeah,
working. Your
something-
penis doesn't work.
Your penis doesn't
Well,
work.
it's,
I don't
it's
need a penis.
beyond your control
Quite horny, I need a
sometimes. But like, in theory, yeah, there's workarounds. But I think
I'm just like,
you were over it. But then when he goes, and it's what we all do.
Right.
It's like, how dare you quit before I could fire you?
Yes.
And then when the person goes, I'm out of here, your brain goes, no. Like you're trying to, hey, I was going to do that.
it's also how drastic it was. Like
I
it
would
went from
love
us
it if you said
texting
I
all
was
night
gonna do
before and the next day. Like it was just like there's no like waiting a few days to not text me. It was literally us talking all night the night before. Wake up, I said something like, "Hey, I have a funny story to tell you something," and then, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling it." I'm like, "Oh, it was just so quick." I was like,
Well, that in
you give me a
itself-
second here, God damn it.
That in itself is a red flag. He's unwell.
People have
You're like, good night,
always said,
sweetie.
like,
I'm not into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like okay,
You're a crazy.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
When I was dating, I always kind of just was like, could you just let me take a hint? Could you just
Yes, give a
'cause
hint.
That's how I am with people. I would like to think. I definitely believe in the philosophy of like, give the hint. If they don't take the hint, give a bigger hint. If they don't take that, maybe set a boundary.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't take that, reset the boundary. But like, allow the person the dignity
Of going, I feel like they're kind of tapping
of
out.
being
They're pulling back.
ghosted in grace.
Yes.
Ghosted in
And
grace.
actually, I always like complain about being ghosted. I'm like, oh, fuck, don't do it. And then after I got the message, I'm like, he could have ghosted me. No, I actually would like the ghosting better. I'm like, God damn it.
Just
it
fucking
hurts.
don't text me and let me figure out that
Yeah.
you're not interested. Because I'm not a fucking idiot.
Yeah, literally.
If you
just
don't
pull
text
back
me,
a
I'll
little.
know you're
Yeah,
not
you don't text me
interested.
for 3 days after texting me nonstop, then I know
also,
something.
Yeah, grant me
moron.
the grace of me maybe being like, well, he probably wasn't that interested, but also life gets busy, whatever. I'm not going to sit there waiting for your call.
No.
I'm not a fucking
No.
loser.
No, I'm moving on.
Oh, thank God. I'm not going to do that either one day.
But
Am I
yeah,
gonna
there
do
are some
that?
people who are like, just tell me you don't like me.
I
I'm
think
always like,
that's
why
me.
why do you
But maybe
need
I'm a
someone to
masochist.
tell you that they don't like you? Why don't you just fucking know? Because they're not showing any interest.
Yeah.
The absence of showing interest is the person telling you that they don't like you.
But then,
No, but then you do
yes.
the thing in your head where you go, people do get busy.
Okay, but
They're
then
still
he's
communicating a
unavailable.
little.
But then he's
Yes, yes.
unavailable.
Yeah.
Unavailability is all the same to me.
That's
if
true
he's
of going
unavailable
like,
because he is so busy,
Then it wouldn't work
that's the
anyway.
same as if
Yeah.
he's unavailable because he's hung up on an ex.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
true.
same
If
as
he's
if
just
he's
not
unavailable
interested.
because he's just not interested. I don't fucking care.
if you're not available,
I
you're
don't
not
care
available.
what you're out there doing. You don't need to tell me it's me. You don't need to tell me that you are available and it's none of those other things. You're just not attracted to
I want
me.
you to know.
I want to know your labia made me
Get
physically
fucked,
ill,
dude.
and see you
Yeah,
later. If you wrote
fuck
that, I'd
off.
kill myself.
I really want a relationship and I have a ton of time for it. Not with you. And you're
Yeah,
like,
you're like, okay.
If
Yeah,
he
that's-
texted you and said your labia made
Well,
me
this is why he ate
physically
me out the day
ill.
before. Then 2 days later, he hates me. I'm like, it's my pussy, and I got so worked up over it.
No, it's him.
Can I show you both my vagina right now?
Yeah,
Okay,
bust
but if
it
you
out.
show yours, everyone has to smell mine because I want to make sure that these meds I'm
We
on
should
are
I
making
almost
my.
offered to
to
smell
put
yesterday
this
when you
on
said that.
Patreon if we start showing our lips on this
Okay.
show.
No,
We
I'm not
gotta make
showing
a
it.
buck
I'm just
somehow.
saying these new ADHD meds I'm taking, which yesterday my psychiatrist temporarily upped my dose because my brain is rattled. It doesn't matter. They made my BO is a weird
Really?
stink. It's stinkier, but it's
Suddenly,
like
suddenly
oniony.
Bitsy's Alzheimer's
Do you want
deodorant's not looking so bad, is it?
yeah. No, at this point,
Someone might be willing to let a memory or two slip. Isn't that right?
I would
you want to
kill.
remember all your years of BO.
Yeah, no, if I could get
Because you wouldn't
Alzheimer's
use my
right now and
deodorant.
forget the last 2.5 years, mwah.
Do you want me to give you a sniff
Godspeed.
right
That's
now?
what I'm
My
saying.
pits?
I'm like,
Yeah,
what
are they
do I
bad
want
right now?
with my
The
memories?
pits aren't bad right now.
Okay, we'll wait.
Are they?
You got right in there. It was a big.
Are they pretty
sniff.
bad?
A meadow. Okay, you smell incredible.
Okay, well, what the hell? Then your pussy's probably fucking
Okay,
rose petals,
I put
you
on
damn
Mega
bitch.
Babe
The
deodorant,
hell?
but the couple times where either
She's
like
not of this world. I mean, can we just appreciate?
what the-
I mean, may I?
No, I mean no. I smell
We're just
mine
all-
isn't great.
This
Mine
is
isn't
really great for all the listeners.
God damn it. Yeah, we got. It's actually called the Sniffs podcast.
I have
now.
this roll-on deodorant Mega Babe that's natural that usually is pretty good.
Sorry, may I also?
May
Most
I?
polite. May I give you a
And
sniff?
now you've sniffed your
May
own
I sniff
armpit.
your pit, please, ma'am?
I like the juxtaposition of asking very politely to do something completely disgusting and
Yeah.
socially unacceptable.
May I, madame?
Madame, pardon me. I
But
have
it's-
quite the question to ask.
It's just what it's like. If I haven't like freshly put it on before I worked out, like put it on in the morning and then I work out at like 4:35. It's like a smell that I am working out and going, huh, and that's never been a thing for me. And maybe it just changes with age.
It does change.
I think it could be stress.
Yeah,
I think it could be stress.
I worry that because this has changed so much, I'm worried my down there. I'm like, what if that?
It's
is
two
so-
totally
what's
different
great?
smells.
That's one of the beautiful things about going through a breakup is all that shit you get to be like, no one's smelling my pussy today.
Yeah, no one's smelling it.
It can be dirty. It can be dry.
No one's smelling my pussy today.
It can be dry.
It would almost be a waste for it to be sweet and wet.
That's
sweet
true.
and wet. Mine's always moist. You get
Just a little
dry
bit
I don't
down
of-
have to rub it in my face.
there?
all
No,
right?
I think something's wrong though. I get worked up. That's too much.
It worked up your emotional even in your pants.
This last period that I had,
It's
I
good.
feel like God is telling me, you're done. I'm sorry. I know it's
was
not.
it aggressive?
No, it was like
Dust. It was like
Three
one
dry
speck of
coughs.
blood.
it was like someone smeared black lipstick, one line of it on a panty liner. It was
That's it.
Black.
it was the embodiment of organ death.
Oh no.
It was gross. It was sad.
Black.
So you didn't have to
should
wear
see a
anything
doctor.
then? Just nothing? Just
I wore
wear-
a panty liner.
That's it? You just had to wear a panty liner?
I wore tampons at night.
Oh.
It was sad. And it's happening
Was it painful?
in the part of my birth control pack where I should not be having my period.
You need to see a doctor.
Yeah, you need to see something.
Yeah, I need to see a good doctor instead of my shitty gynecologist. I need to call and be like, do you have any good ones there that I could see?
I see a really good nurse practitioner.
Okay.
Actually, she's kind of disappeared. Now I have this younger girl who seems to
Guarantee
know
you
her
my
shit.
insurance doesn't cover
But
her.
she's so
'cause I
young.
have a terrible HMO.
Oh.
But they cover someone else.
I'm thinking about giving up my insurance just to save money. That's not a smart.
No, don't do that.
do it.
that's absurd. I'm
I'll
with
never
Kaiser.
be
I don't
able
know
to
what
If
the
you
hell
want
I'm doing.
those meds, don't give up your insurance.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
There's
you're
got to
right.
be somebody better out there.
There
if
is.
you- yeah, this
There
is absurd.
I'll see him. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
You should ask because that's not.
You're a guy?
No.
Oh, girls. When people have male gynecologists,
Although
you
at this
sit-
point, I almost don't even care. I'm like, can someone just pretend to care about my reproductive health?
Yeah. No, it's.
Anybody. Well, not anybody. licensed gynecologist.
Yeah, anybody on the
Somebody
street.
will. Did you ever
Someone
hear that
take a
news story
look.
about
Yeah.
the guy showing up at a hospital in a white coat and like pretending to be a
I
gynecologist?
can't even think about
What?
that. There are also so many
No.
real gynecologists
Yeah.
who like abuse their patients.
That's so weird.
Whoa, this is gonna haunt me
I've
for the rest
thought
of my
about
life.
that forever, though, that someone could literally just. I think I tried to do a bit about it when I very first started comedy, but like, you would just trust someone in a white coat and you would let them finger you.
I don't, but I
well,
would think that they were a doctor.
Fingering. I mean, you're getting fingered at the doctor's office?
You're not supposed to. But
you know,
I
when
saw
the
it on an
gynecologist,
episode
when
of
you go and
SVU.
they're like, do you feel that? Can you
I was like,
imagine?
I don't think
I got to make sure your clip's
I've
there.
never
I'm
gone
like,
to a gynecologist.
yeah, no, that's my clit.
Yeah, I do not think that's what they do. Oh my god.
Wait, let me check your ovaries.
I'm sorry. This man was going around. I'm actually physically ill over this. This sick
Someone
pig.
just thought,
This sick pig was going around.
just looking at pussies.
How did no one notice a pervert in a coat walking around?
I mean, eventually they did.
Eventually, how
yeah.
long did this last?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it might
I
have
hate
been
this story.
What were we talking about? And can we go back to that? Whatever it was.
periods, breakups, my armpits,
The reproductive-
medicine, my vagina.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Our,
all right.
The difference
I'm
in our
upset.
It's all been
vaginal
disgusting.
viscosity.
I'm upset by this.
Yeah, we were talking about vaginal viscosity.
Yeah, it's I can't wait to be juicy Lucy again. It's what I've never.
Oh,
called
you
myself
you
that.
you were like, doesn't everyone have a juicy pussy?
I
was like,
didn't
fuck
say
off.
juicy. Juicy was not the word. Wet is what I used.
Smush,
but it's
smush.
not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's because it's like I'm excited.
I mean, mine gets
Well, no,
wet,
mine gets wet for no
I
reason.
think there's too much.
but it's not. It doesn't rest.
Like sometimes I'll
There.
watch an inspirational car commercial and just. I'm like, I do need a Nissan Squirt.
Birth control changed that for me. I feel like.
That's probably what it is.
Here's my theory on birth
on it.
control. I think birth control on its own is like 60% effective, and where it's effective is it ruins your sex drive. I think it actually doesn't do that much to
Has
protect
there-
you, and it
has
just
there- are
kills
you
your
on
sex
it
drive.
now?
I haven't been on birth control since.
My sex drive is lower.
So mine was
It's
too.
not non-existent like
My-
it was when I was on spironolactone.
I got off of it in college, and not necessarily a great choice on my end.
Today, I'm going to make an appointment with a different gynecologist.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prioritize
Thanks for
your
caring.
health.
Thanks for giving a shit.
I do
Hey,
give
we
a shit.
care.
I can.
I'll
do you
look
want
at
me
it
to
if
look?
you want me to look.
We can
Yeah,
look.
hey, look, I've looked at a lot.
We could start a Patreon.
seen a lot of vaginas.
I'll put on one of those headlamps.
What's that going to do?
I'll
You're
yodel in
not
there.
doctors. Why would I want you to look?
We
I can
have
look.
them. We know what it's
seen a
supposed to
lot.
look like.
I know
Kind
what
of.
stuff's going on.
There's
down there.
nothing outwardly wrong with my vagina.
But inwardly.
We'll both get in there. We'll take a look.
That's
Jess will crawl right in, take a little
anyone's
peek.
guess.
We look in there and it's Susan Boyle.
That's the thing.
Crying
is
and singing.
appointments at the gynecologist, they do kind of just like poke and look around, and I'm like,
It feels
would you
so
really
fast.
know anything from
No,
there?
I don't think there has to be blood work. They have to go.
I
in
think
with
the
new
swab,
speculum.
it like they test that swab, for HPV or whatever. But like, what are
That's
they
it.
actually looking for?
Just
in there?
HPV.
Like it
Also,
makes me wonder
yeah.
if there is vaginas where like it could be so bad you can see it. Like if they could go like, oh, that's cancer immediately.
You can. I had the cells. You could see it.
They could like just
Yeah.
looking at it. They were like,
Yeah,
we need to
because
get
they
this
put in
looked
like
at.
a color. They put in like a special thing, like a vinegary whatever.
changes the
wash,
color.
And changes the color, and they go back in and there it is. Yeah.
Whoa.
They can see the whole thing
Yeah,
But they've never done that to me. Why haven't they ever done that to
because
me?
you've never had a positive
abnormal pap smear.
pap smear.
Yeah.
You have to have it abnormal. It comes. It will show up in the swab. That's the one thing. If you had HPV or something like that, an abnormal thing would come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you feel better if I tell you that I was like not having regular periods until I went on the pill, and now I'm having weird periods? I feel like that's a step up.
Are they regular and weird?
They are regularly in the middle of my birth control pack
Here's how I feel about my irregular
and
period.
light.
I only like in theory worry because like, oh, if I want kids, I should be worried about that or whatever. But like, I don't think I think that ship has sailed. But in terms of, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I start sobbing.
I have a question
That
for you.
ship hasn't sailed.
Did you, when you were bigger, were you getting your period normally?
Oh, because sometimes that's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is my doctor experience. I had a friend who also lost like 65, 70 pounds.
Yeah.
Her period totally fucked off for 2 years. And it just slowly started coming back.
Oh my God.
So I think
that's
your
probably what it
internal
is.
thing, everything is like you
You're just
really,
adjusting.
It's adjusting, and it's you've done a big change. Like this is a big
Yeah.
thing. You're eating differently. Everything's
I
different now.
wondered if maybe that was
It's a very
it, if it
common
was 'cause
thing.
of the weight
Yes.
loss.
That's like shocking on your body.
It is
Your
shocking
body's
your body,
adjusting. Oh, that's all it is. Yeah,
No,
of
I think
course.
that look that
good.
up when you get home. I'm telling you, you're gonna find a lot of fucking shit on it. It's like directly related
Yeah.
with like a lot of people who are like at stage. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are like fitness models that don't even get the period anymore.
Well, and I think it would qualify as like sudden weight loss. Like it was
No,
at
it
a
was.
safe rate, but
Yes.
it was like 40 pounds over 6 months.
And your
Oh,
body's been
that's-
used to
yeah.
being a certain size for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, and
so
I can,
used
like,
to you. I
have,
forget.
like skin and stuff.
That's
I think I might want to get the.
skin surgery.
I think I might want to get the skin on my neck removed because I just
Removed or like tightened?
like take it away. This.
I mean,
But am I the only one who sees that?
I don't
I
see-
can't possibly.
I mean,
be.
I did my Kybella, and it's still a little bit there. There is they might offer Kybella for
but it's
you,
the
but
skin. It's like not.
yeah.
There's
It's just
not.
loose skin.
It's
Yeah.
it's not that there's fat in it. It's the absence.
If that's
of
a
fat.
surgery,
Yeah.
I would maybe think about doing it,
It
only
is a
'cause-
surgery.
And I think about doing it because I feel like
It is a surgery.
maybe
It
I
is.
have it a little. But
I went
like,
to the dermatologist. You don't have it a little. Mine
have it a lot?
happened when I lost the weight. No, you don't have it.
I
at
just
all.
feel like my grandma, from the time I knew her, like as a kid, and she always had like a gobble, and I'm afraid I'm like
No, what
gonna
they would
get
recommend
that.
to you is they'd put filler in your chin.
They
They'd
wanted
give
to
me
put
more of a chin?
filler in my
Yeah.
when I went to my dermatologist and asked about it. They wanted to put filler in my cheeks, and I was like,
What?
but I don't want to have like plastic surgery
no.
face, you know, because that stuff you have to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And then it looks like you've been doing it a lot. You know, it like very suddenly goes from looking good to looking.
Horrific.
Have you seen Zoe Deschanel lately?
No, is she got
was
like
nuts.
so pretty. She looks way older than us now.
that's
see it.
wild. We gotta
see
look
it.
at
Yeah,
that.
look it up.
Look it up.
Would I look like Quagmire if I got? Should I get a
No,
little
you're getting
chin?
that much fucking thing. You're getting like a little bit in.
I just get
I
Jay
feel like
Leno's
I look
chin.
like Quagmire.
no,
Oh, Zoe, what's your recommendation now?
it's yeah. There's a God. It's such a fucking nightmare being a woman. There's always something to be like. What about this? What
Well,
about that?
and now I'm getting. I know so many people who have had work done, and I get so many ads for getting work done.
Yeah,
and then
which
I
is
talk about it
insulting,
more,
by
so
the
I
way.
get more ads.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I do want liquid
Botox,
rhinoplasty.
What does that even mean?
It's a nose job with a liquid somehow.
No.
Does it sound safe?
don't.
No. Would I
Wait,
try
but you
it?
have a great
What are you doing
nose.
nose job for?
I think my nose is too big.
No.
think my
Hey,
chin
look
is
to
too
your
big.
right. What? Are you ill?
We have different shaped noses. I feel like I have a Bites nose that goes out like that. Sorry if you're listening.
Yours can live,
your whole family?
nose could live inside my nose with extra room for
No, it
friends.
couldn't. It goes
what are you
out.
talking about? No, it doesn't.
I feel like I have a little hook, but
I
that's because
swear
I've
to
been
God,
hit
if you
to
say
the,
your
in the
big
face.
nose, I'm gonna break
no,
it right
no,
now.
I think
I
it's
swear
big.
Kids in
God.
school always made fun of my nose and my chin.
Your nose. I'm gonna go bully them right now. Are they insane? I got bullied for this for obvious reasons, and I also grew out of nowhere. I went from having a cute little butt nose as a little girl, and then one day I'm like, ah! Like I don't know where this came from.
It just sprouted.
It's so upsetting.
What a
No one in my family has
nightmare.
this. It's a nightmare. I was such a
Wow.
cute kid. Like it was like disgusting that I wasn't molested. I was this cute little thing. I had a little button nose.
Don't
and Now
brag.
all of a sudden, hey, I'm gonna brag. Not one guy, really. Okay, whatever.
Maybe my self-esteem would be a little bit better if someone had given me just a touchy
one
touch.
person. And now this.
You're beautiful.
I'm not getting rid of it now. It's too late now.
Oh, it's
Should we have
This
an
is it.
episode of Slobs where we all go and get a bunch of plastic surgery?
I mean, I think that
I'm already getting Botox, baby. And
look,
this is it.
I'm
We got
willing
enough.
to do that. I'm willing to do like Botox on camera if they'll do it for free. You can fucking use
How would
me
they
as
do
a
it for
before.
free?
You're not gonna do it for free.
Because I'm your model.
No, you're not gonna.
You are using
They're
me in
like,
your office.
We're all set.
No, they
Can
used
you
me. I
not-
got 5% off when I got it. They
You're
filmed
very-
me.
you're
That's
very
it. You're,
cute,
yeah,
but-
you're not getting.
I'll put it on my social media.
Yeah, trust me, I said I would too. It was 5% off. You're not getting free shit. I hate to
Lots
break it
of
to you right
people
now.
would
Yeah.
do it. Lots of people pay.
I bet if we-
beautiful models.
I
pay
bet
to have plastic
outside
surgery.
of LA, where there's less influencers, if we went to like a good clinic in like South Florida,
I want to get LASIK
why?
LASIK.
because I heard it's like under $1,000 and they're like really good at it now.
Lasers on your
Oh,
eyes?
have you seen? I know a comedian. I
I've
won't say his
been
name.
wearing contacts and glasses
Really?
forever.
Oh,
yeah, I'm wearing
wow.
contacts.
I
right
should
now.
do
know that.
something. I'm just walk around blind when I don't
But
have
the
glasses
next
on.
day, the eyeballs are
Bulge?
They're bad.
But then what?
guys.
Then do you get to wake up and not put glasses on
Yeah,
first
I
thing
guess
for the
that
rest of
makes
your
sense.
life?
Yeah.
For the rest of your life. It's not like laser hair removal where they're like, well, you have to come back in 6 months and we laser
You
eyes again.
eventually maybe have to go back if your vision changes. but it doesn't. I mean, I've been using the same prescription since I lived in Chicago, which I'm going to go to the eye doctor on Monday.
I mean,
I've had a hair in my eye this entire podcast, and it's making me sick thinking about even trying to remove that. A laser in both of my balls. I'm
Bring
screwed.
it on. I don't even care about anything.
I literally was like, I can't touch my eyeball. Like if somebody said for a role I'd have to wear contacts, I'd be like,
You
then
have
fire
a
me.
hair in your eye?
It's right at the side. It's been there the whole time. Yeah, it's driving me insane.
Oh my God. Can we take it out?
I think it's
Blow it out.
No, I think it's like moved to the back at this point.
just blink it out.
No, it's moved to the
like
back.
this.
It's not okay. It's not just going to stay there and be okay.
Oh, there's a bunch of hairs in the back of my head. I've been blinking the back for
Hairs
years.
in the back of your
I
head.
cannot touch my eyeball. I can't even do the eyeliner on the inside of the eye. Yeah, I can't get in there. No inside, nothing. Oh, when they go to curl my eyelashes on set, I'm always like, I'm like, don't curl them, leave them. I can't have my eyeballs touched. There's no way I can work
If
contacts.
you looked
Never.
at Steph's eyeballs on an X-ray, right behind the lids are just like a tuft of hair.
There's literally 2 wigs. I literally had a joke where I was saying that if I needed to like donate to like kids who need wigs, I could just cut the back of my head open and just pull out a wig.
Clown
There's so
scarf it
much.
out.
Yeah, there's literally so much. I can't.
I have
every
the
eyelash just
chills.
goes in there. It's gross.
If I
don't know
don't
where it
take an
goes. Where does it
allergy pill in
go?
the morning, my left eye itches. It's only my left
I always-
eye.
it's
itches
always
like
one eye
crazy.
for
yeah.
me.
Do you take an allergy pill?
I take it when it starts happening. It's not every day, which is almost weirder.
I
Like,
take an
sometimes it
allergy
is.
pill preventatively every morning.
Yeah, me too. Usually most days. Kirkland.
I should. I have knockoff brand, and it's great.
We should.
Dude,
we're going to
Costco.
Hey, we're going to Costco this week. Want to come with us?
Sure. When?
Thursday.
I don't know yet. Yeah, Thursday.
We're going to Costco. Should we look on
I
Costco
don't think
travel
I have
website?
I don't think I have the energetic reserve to go to Costco tomorrow. I have therapy and a show, and a Costco trip on top of that is too much for me. It's crazy to look back on all the shit I would do in a day when I had like a full-time job in addition to stand-up, and now I'm like, no, I'll do a show and one other thing.
Yeah. No, it's too much.
It's good
yeah,
for you
yeah.
to have. You have like a level of self-awareness and boundaries for to protect yourself that I aspire to.
Really?
Yeah. I can't.
I've been thinking about you more too. Like I turned down another show and you popped into my head. So it was
Isn't
like,
it great?
It is great.
Oh, you'll never go back.
I'm not going back.
You're like, no, it's not worth my time. And I'm not donating my time to your shitty bar show.
No, fuck your show.
Yeah. I'm still learning that. But, you know.
Fuck your show.
Two steps
Oh, it's
forward,
great.
three
Costco,
steps
I'm gonna
back.
get so high.
I said no
love
to a
getting
couple
high.
shows this week I just didn't want to do. I was like, my rate is this. And they were like, oh, we'll give you a sixth of that. And I was like, well, you'll get a sixth of me showing up, which let's
Is none,
just
actually.
round
Yeah,
down
yeah.
to me not showing up.
Yeah,
I won't be
not
there.
be there. Sorry, this is
I
the rate.
will not return. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to get to a place where I think some of that though is like, I don't know. I have it's like the scarcity mindset of if I say no to this, that's going to have some sort of domino effect down the road.
It will
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
domino
yeah.
effect. The universe will start filling the channel by bringing you shit that's worthy of your time.
Yep,
Yeah.
More
I
and
mean,
more of it.
that's very true.
Stop saying yes to shit that's not good enough for you.
I'm not, boy, have I.
Step into it. Step into
have
that
to.
power.
I'm trying.
It's really like-
started with my relationship
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there you go.
and now it's hot girl summer.
Which is awesome.
Hot girl summer. I'm
It's
like,
hot girl summer.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been really a little excited that she's single. And I'm like, ooh, now I have another single friend. Even though it's.
Steph's trying to whore me out.
I am
She's like,
trying to
let's
whore her. I'm
go.
like, let's go. Let's get our dick sucked. We're going out Sunday, trying looking for men.
I can't wait to get my dick sucked.
Yeah. We're getting our ass sucked. We're getting our tits sucked off. I can't wait. It's
Hey, do
gonna
you
be a
suck
big-
ass? Then move along. I have
you're-
have restrictions.
You're
now.
coming out of the bathroom the next time you freshen up with just your asshole out.
The
You're
fact
going,
that you think that you
"Hungry little
saying,
guy."
hey, do you suck ass would end in someone saying no means that you are not
I'm wildly out
aware
of touch.
of the reception you would get if you said, hey, do you suck ass?
Pardon me. Would you like to take that silly straw and suck my asshole with it?
Hey, have one on hand. Have a little small drawer of just silly straws. I gave her condoms the other day too.
That is such a cute
can't
little
even
middle
prepare.
school interpretation
purse.
of how someone would suck ass. It's like thinking that people eat you out with a spoon. It's like, no, that defeats the purpose of someone sucking on your ass, which is for
Is
it
just
to
to get
feel
in there
like
a
it's
full
happening.
suction cup. I'm afraid of that.
I mean, I have no interest in it.
Sucking an ass.
I'm not afraid
Someone
of it. I
else
just-
sucking on, like actually sucking on my ass.
You're afraid of it? What are you afraid of?
My fear
Think they're
is
gonna
that
suck your intestines
They're gonna
out?
suck your shit right
yeah,
now.
no, my fear is
not
that
a
I have
pool
an
drain.
unknown reserve of shit sitting in there, and they're gonna actually suck it like I suck a dick
How
and go so
powerful do you
hard.
think the human mouth
That's what I was
is?
thinking. What is it? A
Think they can
fucking
suck
vacuum
shit
cleaner?
out of your
if
fucking
it was, if
small
someone
intestine?
sucked on my asshole the way I suck a dick, there's a turd coming out.
You're
picturing
sucking
them
that hard.
putting their
just
lips
choked acting
around
it out.
the anus
Okay.
and sucking it as
I mean,
hard
is
as
someone
they
really
can?
going to do that? Can you like a cartoon? Is that Kirby or one of the Pokemon that's like, and all
That's
the food starts getting
so
sucked
gross.
up? That's what I'm afraid of.
My mouth is watering with puke saliva right
Yeah, I
now.
think
They're
it's
like a
thinking
full
of,
corn on the cob would
I'm thinking
fly
about-
out of my asshole.
and then him going,
Are you
and then pulling it out.
swallowing
Yeah.
a
back
full
of his
corn
head?
on the cob?
I mean, yeah.
Back of his head.
I eat corn on the
That
cob
can
like
only
a
come out if-
cartoon. I go, and all the.
Ew, do you want to hear something? This is
kernels
what I
come
heard years ago. If this is real. My friend told me that
dying.
he's like,
Still wouldn't come out on the cob.
he was
Sorry.
doing anal, and he pulled his penis out, and there was one.
You've already told this story
kernel
on
one?
this disgusting podcast.
Did I tell the Colonel one?
I didn't know
think
not
I told
on the
a different
podcast.
One. No, I told a different one. I told one about the Hershey Kiss shit on the end. I have a lot of friends who are very gross.
Yeah, this isn't building my
No, because
suck
this is
my
the corn,
asshole
the corn
confidence.
brought me up.
brought me
brought
up.
me up. The corn brought me up. This is why I don't like to eat corn, because of that exact reason. Not like I'm letting anyone go back. You're so upset. Look, it wasn't me. This was out in the country in Ontario. Does that help? Does that make it?
No, that has nothing to do with the story.
Also,
that's completely irrelevant.
one nugget,
What
one
do you even
kernel.
do?
How
One
would it
kernel.
help that it was
He just
in
flicked
Ontario?
it off. He went, yeah.
All right, get back in
Is it
there.
like a small?
He just flicked it into the wild. It's just out there in the apartment.
Just a one loose.
A dog comes up and eats it.
God, you flicked it in so many systems of my body. My body was like, I have to go to the bed. I have to pee now.
Flight.
For whatever reason. Yeah,
I
just
went into
flicking.
full flight. I released everything
you
that
have
could.
tears in your eyes.
I didn't know
can't
this
stop
was what got her.
drooling.
My corn niblet stories. Hey, I'll find some more corn. I got some more corn talk.
I mean,
don't.
I can't. Now I can't have corn on the cob for 4th of July in
Wow.
case I meet a lover.
Corn on the
A
cob
lover.
is
That's why I'm going to be the
dumb
person that refers to men as lovers now. I took a lover.
I took a lover.
Do you think that each person you date gets better?
No.
Oh.
Wait, no, I'm just kidding.
I think they
Actually-
should.
I think they
For
do.
the most part, yes.
Yeah.
I would say I've had one or two falters.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like any graph. You know, the points might go up and down a little
Yeah, no,
bit,
it's
but the
definitely like,
general trend is up, right?
Yeah, it's like what Bitcoin was before it crashed, but definitely not Bitcoin.
So I think the next
Where
one's
it's like
gonna be really
definitely
good.
getting higher.
Yeah.
See, I'm the exact opposite.
It just
I
gets,
started high and it's gone. Oh, it's down. It's
But
the
you're-
stock
It's
market
Dogecoin.
You're
crashed.
dating. This isn't relationships.
I'm trying. Yeah, I can't even get a relationship.
Yeah,
That's the
each date
problem.
gets sadder and sadder.
No,
sure.
but my relationships from starting where I started to my last one, it's skyrocketed bad into the ground.
But
Really?
do you
The hell?
think
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit?
Oh yeah,
Do you think?
bad.
Because it's been a while since there was a gap in that.
There's a large gap.
But do you think like?
There's so
But I asked to ask the one that you like. It started great. Do you think maybe you're putting that on a pedestal and remembering it better than it is?
No, it was 7 years, and he was obsessed with me, and he still talks to my father. I told you this before, but he recently.
But
just
how
talks to
did
my
you
dad.
feel about him?
I loved him.
What happened?
It was my
think you
first
really did.
relationship. I did. It was my first relationship. I was 19 years old.
And you're like, I can't.
I was the only guy I ever had sex with. I'm like, I cannot. This can't be the rest of my life. He cared so much about me. He found me so funny. He loved my family.
Sounds
He
really bad. It sounds shitty. I'm glad you got out of that.
Did I make a mistake? Yeah, I might have. All right.
Is he still available?
Nah, he's got a wife.
7 years. That's
My
such a
dad's
long
going to
time.
his
it would
house
be
and helping him
terrible
wire
if
his garage.
something. Your dad's going to help him.
Oh, my dad's going to help him wire
Your
his
dad is
garage.
taking
My
an
father's
international
still-
trip.
No, he lives in Canada.
Oh, I thought you said Wisconsin.
No. He lives in Canada. My dad still does, in fact, talk to him. Actually, I can show you this because just to make
Is
sure.
it his
don't
address? It'd be
lose
terrible
me.
if something happened to his wife.
No, I'm in an inside college group.
Gonna kill his wife.
I know. I would never.
Steve, I'll say his name.
wish he was
Steve
that
talked to my
Yeah.
dad, has him saved his PDT. Talked to my dad for 26 minutes on May 16th.
Do
Is the guy you dated 7 years ago?
Longer than 7 years ago. We broke up when I was 24.
Do you have a desire to ask for a boundary around that?
It's too late now.
They
It's
wouldn't
much far
respect
too late.
it.
It's just,
I
it's
tried
also
to-
too late. It's crazy.
My mom refused to unfriend people I break up with.
Oh my God.
My mom has, I think, I have no idea because one boyfriend, I'm pretty sure, still has me blocked. Fair.
It is fair.
Yeah, that's right.
She's just commenting on his statuses. And I found out one time, I was like, Mom, could you not comment? And she's like, why?
Let her comment.
Yeah, no.
Make him block her.
I hope he did for his
Or
sanity.
deal with like awkward comments from his ex's mom. I love it.
Which
Good
is-
for Kathy.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
weird.
yeah, my mom is ruthless on Facebook.
Oh yeah, did she
so
love it?
embarrassing. She'll friend all of
My
you.
mom, I think,
She'll
has
send you
never
memes.
shared like a stand-up set or anything I've done on Facebook. I thought for sure, like Corden, she would share.
Maybe she doesn't know how to share things.
She knows how to share things.
She shares
She shares other things.
memes. I remember my mom
She shares
once.
like old lady stuff.
Oh yeah, like
The stuff that they share in their circle. No, just like copy and paste if like a teacher helped you or whatever.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, cancer sucks. Share this with 3 friends. And it's
you
like,
won't get it. What?
like what? You know, my mom once shared a
won't get it
post
again.
from the suicide awareness Facebook page on Mother's Day. And I was like, okay, enough.
Yeah. That's
Are
a
you
lot.
just call me back? Gotta love her.
That's
It's, you know, that's where I get my drama probably.
That's
But
so funny.
My mom just brags about her kids on Facebook.
I'm totally transitioning this conversation.
Yeah,
with
we gotta get
mothers.
off our
Let's do
mothers
it.
because we talk about them a lot.
The
Are we
summer
triggered?
is coming.
Summer's here.
And
June.
I want it to be like fun summer. I feel like the last 2 summers have been,
Let's do things. Let's camp.
or it's, you know, COVID was weird.
Want to camp? I got camping
I would
stuff.
love to
I
camp.
would love to camp.
Let's camp.
Yeah.
Let's get some camping going.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
camp.
I got a 5-person tent.
Let's
Let's
camp.
stay in it
That
together.
somebody can. I have to sleep in my car because Susan hates the wind knocking the side of the
Air
tent.
mattress, you
Oh
and
my
me.
God. Yeah,
you guys-
5-person
yeah,
tent.
there you
Let's
guys-
do
We're
it.
doing it.
Yeah.
And Moki can be in there too.
We wake up and we're all in your car.
Yeah.
Camping was fun.
Camping will be fun.
No, we can't. We should definitely go.
I used to
Got some
camp so
chairs.
much. Did you do that a lot in Canada? That was like a big thing.
Not
in,
enough. I should have.
in high school, that's like all summer. We would just camp, bonfires, drink beer,
Oh yeah, a lot.
hang out. Yeah, maybe I'll cut back on the beer, but
I'm not gonna do that if we're camping. Sorry. It's
no,
part
I
of
mean,
it.
I'll still do.
Dude, I
there's
remember
tequila
one
in a
time
can.
I went on a camping trip with these 2 girls and it sucked.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
No. You know what? Okay, I went the last time I went with 2 girls. I actually freaked them out. We were really high on mushrooms and we were sitting on the campfire. It was like there's nobody around.
Oh no.
And I'm like, okay, would you rather right now one clown just walk by? And then we all kind of started laughing. And I'm like, okay, or would you rather 2 clowns walk by? And then we all got so
scared?
freaked out. We're like, well, 2 clowns worse than 1 clown. And then we were like so paranoid for the rest of the night. But I'm like, why would I do this? Would you rather? Right now we were having so much fun. And then we were like picturing clowns just in the
sounds so
dark.
fun, though.
It was fun. It was fun. It was fun.
I mean, that's so funny. I would love to do mushrooms. That's kind of what I want to do for my
Got
birthday.
mushroom chocolate?
Is go out in the
Oh yeah, I told you.
desert.
Oh yes.
I know you don't do mushrooms. Do you want to come sit and watch people on
Yeah,
mushrooms?
I really do.
You want to be the supervisor for our
Absolutely.
dumb trip, and I'm
Yes.
like, I'm talking to the sky. That's what I do. I like.
really want to.
Oh my god, let's get a Joshua Tree house. That's not really camping.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. But we need a bag. Yeah.
Let's camp before this. But like my birthday, I feel like find a place that's got a pool.
Yes.
Have like a
We
pool
need
day.
a pool. We need the pool.
Do like some shrooms at night.
Mm-hmm.
Have another night where we do like just like a cookout and hang.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
I think we're going to have a great summer.
It's gonna be the best summer ever.
The best summer of our lives.
it's like turning 17 in high school.
Yeah,
It's
we're all
gonna be
gonna
the
share
I'm gonna
jeans.
have sex
be-
for the first time ever since the last time I had sex.
Let's all make friendship bracelets.
I will go full
cute
summer
idea.
camp. Don't get me started. I'm like, let's find a lake. Let's play tag. I joined John's kickball league. I am having a midlife crisis, I think is
wow.
what's happening.
We need a lake though. I can't be camping and just sweating. I got
My friend Buddy,
dip the horn.
he's got like a mountain house on a lake. It's like 2 hours out of town.
Oh my God, why are we
what
not
the hell-
going
what
to
the
Buddy's
heck?
Mountain House? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what
we
the
should.
hell?
He's cool. You guys
We've
got to
been
meet
talking
him.
about this for 5 minutes. Why are we? I have met him. I've met him.
You've met Buddy.
numerous times.
We were, yeah, okay.
I've met him at
Call
your
Buddy.
new house. I met him at your old
Call Buddy.
house.
I'm
That's
going to call.
both the
Hello,
times.
buddy, are you there? We're coming to the lake. Gather the belongings. I
You
don't
get funny
Gather the
things to
belongings.
splash around. You got to see Sue in the lake.
Well, he's in the mountain, but there's a lake nearby. It doesn't matter.
We love this.
It does matter. Make the call.
I mean,
make the call.
what matters is there's a lake, and we can get to it.
And we can swim in it. 'Cause
Yeah.
a lot of lakes here in California are like, you got to be a member. You can't go in. Like, what the fuck is that?
Member of a lake?
Yes.
Fuck you,
like Arrowhead
California.
or something. You can't let doesn't let you in.
Some
Oh, that
stuff
might be
you're
the name.
allowed to swim in it, but it fucking like
Maybe he's a-
blows. Dave and I went camping last year, and there were just so many sharp rocks, like the whole under of the water. It was like a foot of water, so there's not enough where you're even like light.
Yeah.
You know, or like 3 feet of water realistically in like the deeper parts, and just like jagged rocks poking. I'm like, this blows.
sucks.
Who
Yeah.
picked this place?
Also, more
It was in
pool
like the
days.
sequoias. It was really beautiful, but I'm like,
way up north?
swimming is dog shit.
Those trees. I want to go North California in the redwoods. And
I'll get
I want to do shrooms.
a paddleboard. The blow up paddle boards.
I feel like we're just planning right now, though.
And this is not a fun
and I want
podcast
to go
for you
ahead
guys.
and, you know, be funnier
Listen,
for our listeners.
We're
Yeah,
really
that makes
sorry.
sense.
We
That
got
makes sense.
excited about
We got
summer.
excited. We can cut it out.
We can do this on our own.
Can we chop
own
all of that and
Chop our entire
cut from
podcast.
corn on the cob butt stuff to
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
think we could even go ahead and snip before the corn on the cob butt stuff.
I don't
That's
think
me
so.
personally. I don't know what our
I
listeners
think we need to
are
keep
into.
it.
I'm sure
when
they're
is the
disgusting.
last time you guys fucked in a car? Because it's been a long time.
car?
Remember fucking in cars
last
when you
summer. I fucked in a car last summer.
last
Oh, that's
summer?
good.
Yeah, when I went camping with Dave.
Wow,
got
you're really living your
fingered.
best life.
Yeah,
In the
I
back
really
of the
love him.
car.
You got fingered in the
I
back.
got a finger in the back of my mom's Ford Escape during the pandemic. Yeah.
What a sentence.
On the dog mat.
Ford Escape.
On the dog thing.
Why did you choose that?
Because we
for
were in the
yourself?
back. I didn't want to go in the front. I can go across the console. We had to go in the
Yeah.
back, and my parents have like a dog thing in the back. Like
I
a
mean,
dog
on the one
hammock.
hand, I feel like
you're
you-
getting
Yeah.
trapped.
On the one hand, I feel like you could have moved the dog mat, but then I
could have
feel
moved
like
the dog
it's kind of contrary to the nature of sex to take the thing out from under you
I guess so.
that prevents a mess before you have sex.
And it wasn't
That's
sex.
true.
It was just fingering.
It was just finger.
I didn't want to let them think I was
got
just.
fingered on a dog mat. Come on, man. Have some self-respect.
It was during COVID.
You got too many of these stories. That has nothing to do with
I
anything. That's
know,
grosser.
What a terrible commercial for Ford
It was during a
Escape.
pandemic. Makes the story less gross to you.
Well, we had an outside date, so I didn't want to go inside. And then I was like, yeah.
You got fingered on a dog
Why don't you
mat?
just get fingered outside
Get fingered
in the
outside.
wilderness?
No, there was so many people around.
Grow up. Go find some trees. Get
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of trees around.
Get fingered in the front seat.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, but then there's like the reach over. That's weird.
Yeah, like no one's sitting in the back. It's just
I
the
was getting
dogs.
fingered on a dog mat.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you
Poor
need to
dog.
get fingered in a
Who
fork.
gets fingered these days anyway? Grow up. Get eaten out.
I miss a good fingering.
I can't. I gotta be comfortable with eating out. I gotta suck in. It's a whole thing.
I hate being fingered. I hate the feeling of it. It feels
well, because most guys don't know what
medical.
they're doing.
Yeah.
It feels like a violation. I'm like, get out of there, dude.
Yeah, well, they're just like poking around. Most of them don't
Yeah.
even fucking know
Yeah,
what they're
poking
doing. They're
around.
just like,
Ugh, I hate it.
When they
like,
can't find the
don't
hole,
touch
you're
me.
like, it's.
like,
We all have it in the
it's
same spot.
very clearly there.
Yeah, there's
Have
one
you-
hole that
But
is easier to get
different,
into.
Yeah, and
different
it's like, what are
women
you trying
like
to force the
different
hole?
amounts of
Yeah.
pressure, and so
Yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah.
always that this worked for the last person, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. She was disgusting. I don't know what to
Was
say.
her
Like when it's
clit
like
a
when it-
rock?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She
When they
didn't
just like
know-
on top of it.
She
you're
didn't
like,
know it was good for her. She was pretending that felt
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
She didn't
or
have the self-worth to
there was
say this
something wrong with
sucks.
her.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's a whole.
It made her come so fast. It made her fake coming so fast.
Yeah.
So she could get out of this feeling.
This
Yeah.
terrible
that I'm in now.
situation. I think that's my new thing is moving forward. I want to just be, can you just be very direct and go, that doesn't feel good? Or does that
Yes.
ruin the mood?
I prefer a try this. I prefer a gentle redirection.
Oh, just
Yeah,
like
that's
the,
probably better.
How about instead of
they
that?
give me the, hey, you know what would be way better than that?
You know
not
what
that
I
that's
would
not
love
great.
is
That's
if that
bad
stopped for
stuff.
the rest of my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
If
You know
I
what-
never felt that again, it would be too
it would
soon.
be-
You know, it'd be like so hot if you never did that again.
Man, did I hate that.
Well, if you say it like that, that actually kind of makes it still cute.
Ooh, I hate that.
Yeah. Ooh, I hate that.
That's
Stop.
terrible.
Stop it.
This
No.
sucks.
I like to think I gently redirect, but first I shudder away from the whoa.
No. I start yelling
Stop
like they're a
it
dog.
now.
Okay, let's try something different.
Man.
Let's try something different. Never finger me again.
So you're just like you have a strong, let's skip the fingering.
I hate it.
You also
Or they
look,
just, like,
you have
dive
a,
in?
You have a boyfriend now, so
It's different.
Now it's different. You can fuck all the time. Like,
Yeah.
of course, I'd rather a penis than disgusting fingernails inside of me. But it's
Yeah.
like I'm like it takes too long. It's I gotta find
you gotta
somebody.
work up to
it's-
like, do I
We
trust
do
this
foreplay
penis?
and stuff, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not like, finger me until
No,
like
you're not getting
climax. What's my
fingered by a
problem? Yeah.
You guys
a
mix it up?
serious boyfriend. That's weird.
I mean,
What?
is that TMI? Do you guys mix it up? Has it gotten like routine?
We mix it up.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like we started doing more foreplay later in our relationship than we did like at the beginning.
Like you got more comfortable to like lean into that kind of thing. Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess, a lot of people think that some, like, oral sex is more intimate than regular sex.
Yeah, I think it kind of is almost down having your mouth in the bits.
I think you just realize that it takes more time to get me turned on than it takes him to get turned on. But I think that guys take more time to get turned on than they think they do. I think guys really benefit from foreplay, but they're just like, sex feels good, so they want to do that right
put the
away.
wiener in
Yeah,
something
yeah,
right
But
away.
I think that they like,
I think they like
getting
all the
sucked.
stuff.
Yeah.
They like the sucky before.
They all want
No
the
guy.
sucky.
They like it.
No
Yeah.
guys
No
like
guy
no
hates-
suck.
I don't know if you guys
Don't
know
suck.
this. I'm saying it like I learned something. Guys like blowjobs.
Yeah, they
You should give one to
really-
one.
You should. Have you tried a blowjob?
They like that.
They really enjoy that.
You know what they love is when you give them a blowjob and then have sex with them.
They do
That's
like that.
crazy.
That
So
is
that's what
something
we've
they
been
like.
doing.
Yeah. That's.
I
that's
found
nice.
that some guys have a firm preference, and it's not always the same. Some guys really prefer blowjobs, and some guys really prefer. You guys haven't found this? Do I have
for
it?
what? What
Prefer-
was
Yeah,
the
wait till
second-
the end of
yeah,
sentence.
it was-
We
yeah, I was
finish
like,
in the
what the
sentence.
fuck?
Prefer to be left alone.
Yeah, I was like,
So
where
quit
is
trying
this
to suck my dick. No, like regular
what I
good old
hate
plain
is,
old
like,
vaginal.
Is if like
Okay.
you'll start blowing a guy and he's like, I'm not going to come from that. I'm like, can you give me a minute?
Yeah,
You guys,
shut
that is
up.
a challenge,
Also,
right?
fuck you. Then fine. Bye.
Then don't
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Then
Is that them
spit it out.
actually just trying to save you time, or do a little bit they know that they're like, if you say that, they'll work harder. Then they start really
don't
sucking
know
your
what
dick.
Maybe it's that. Maybe they just want to have sex. Maybe they really won't come from
Should we
it.
ask the guys in the other room?
Guys in the other room. So you just think they're just like letting you know. Okay.
Okay. John just said no. He just shook his
He
head.
just
no.
said, you cannot ask me that. I refuse to cross the
Question is, what was the question?
The question is, when a guy goes, like a girl's going down on a guy and the guy goes, oh, I'm not going to come from that. Is he just letting her know that doesn't work for him? Or is he like trying to get her to be like, I'll show you?
Or is he trying to get her to have sex with him? I think he's trying to get her to have sex
So
with
Guys
him.
say
many
it.
men? Are you
many men.
insane?
I don't
Yeah.
come from
Oh
head.
my god, 1,000,000.
John's just like, blowjobs are the best.
Yeah, John's hard right now.
I prefer not to get them because they don't do anything for me, so I just wouldn't put.
They don't do
Oh,
anything
don't
No,
for
but if
you.
a girl
anything.
just
Well,
like
excuse
jumps down there
us.
and she's like, going for it, are you going to be like, hey, that doesn't really do anything for
Oh.
me?
Yeah.
Well, let me give it a whirl and see if we can make this work, John. Give
All
me
right,
5
we're done
minutes.
with our John segment of the show. Thank you very
Jeff,
much.
quit putting your hair up. It's fine. No, because that's literally in the past what I've done, which is like foolish.
I like to blow Dave until he's like, okay, let's have sex now.
That's
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Stop doing that.
Yeah,
Unless it's like
uh,
a 45-minute ordeal. I'm like, I am tired.
no,
45
No, I've never done it
minutes?
for that long, but there's
You know
sometimes-
what hurts? The wrist. And I don't think that guys realize that that's the part that gets tired first, right?
no, my jaw.
Yeah, my jaw.
My jaw and my neck.
Are you disconnecting your jaw to suck
What
a
are you
dick?
just going
Oh,
and like jerking really hard and you just barely put your mouth
Yeah,
on
you
it?
just lick the hole. Isn't that how you do it? No, I'm not doing
I
that.
put my tongue all the way in the hole. Yeah. I submerge it. I submerge it.
Laura's blowing on the penis.
I
Dude,
do
I
it-
go
you
like,
mix it up with like the.
I fucking
You mix it up
Oh,
with like the hand
God.
job, and
I go,
That's a
yeah.
lot.
You do the you
you do a little
you
bit of deep
twist
throat.
the wrist
Yeah.
while you're doing, but then
I
your
meant
tongue.
my wrist gets tired from leaning on my wrist.
leaning
not
on
it
your
gets
wrist.
tired from the blowjob.
I'm trying to think of how. What are you? You're holding yourself up.
I feel like the way
Are you laying on his fucking lap and sucking
what-
his dick like
are
a
you
freak?
lying
and holding
down?
myself up.
I lay down on the bed and flip my head under, and I just go,
I'm
fuck my
limp
face.
on his body. The full weight of my body is on his stomach.
No, I guess I don't think about it. I guess there's different. I think I'm more on my.
you go like this,
forearm.
like
I
posing?
find that I.
like a school photo.
Yeah. I feel like the
That's
way
funny.
you
I
just
feel
did
like
the
it
imitation looked exactly like what you do on stage. You're, that does not seem real.
Oh, I think that like probably if a guy were
Do you
to
try
really
to make
look
slobbery
down,
sounds to
Yeah.
turn them on more? They like that.
they
Do
love
they?
it.
Yeah,
Oh, they
slobby.
love it. Oh, that's
Oh, God.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
I'm a mute.
you try to be as
Make
quiet
some
as possible.
noise. Make some noise. Make some eye contact. Give them a dirty little look.
Yeah, and you
A lot of winking.
Because most women are too ashamed.
you make a noise as if like somehow, which
the
maybe
disgusting thing to
fucks
do.
up men's perceptions of how we feel about blowjobs. But I make noises that you would think that somehow the blowjob is making me feel good.
Oh yeah, I'm like. They love
Okay,
that.
I'm not faking that. That can no way.
You know what?
I'm
I've
helping.
started doing that turns Dave on is using my vibrator while I blow him.
Oh, that's good.
like,
That's
"Holy
nice.
shit."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Oh.
That's fun because you're
Like
getting
on
something.
you?
You're excited. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's good. That
Yeah.
I would do.
I would be afraid.
faking it.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid
I love this peanut. Oh.
Okay, now you don't ever say I
doing
love
that.
this penis.
absurd.
I don't go, ooh, I love your penis.
I'm obsessed with your dick.
Oh my god, your cock tastes so good.
No, I'm not. Sorry.
I love your sex voice.
I love
That's what people think I sound like.
I'd be afraid if I was using a vibrator while I was sucking a dick, I'd bite his dick because I'd be like, oh,
No, you wouldn't.
because I just get too into myself.
No, because
No, you wouldn't. It's distracting.
like 60% of you is thinking about the blowjob. You know what I hate is 69ing.
Oh, it's the
it's
worst.
disgusting.
Oh, it's
Your
awful.
nose is in each other's
This
assholes.
is literally. I
It's-
have a
Yeah.
5 minute bit on this. I'll talk about right now. I'm repulsed.
and it's like only
'Cause I
one
feel
person
like
is
it
ever doing something at
sharpens
a
the
time.
tongue onto the clit,
It's
and
gross.
direct contact like that is very uncomfortable to me.
I'm sucking in. I hate it.
It's
What
we're just
should we-
fusing
what's- what
together.
are we at here for
Oh yeah,
this?
how long have we been doing this?
How long has this one been going? Oh,
Wow,
we can wrap.
what a
We should
great
wrap it
sense of
up. We
timing.
should
We're gonna
wrap
wrap
this
it up.
up. We should wrap it up on the
just
old
like
dick
in
sucking.
sex, we should wrap it up. And one more thing
Yes.
before we go: when you guys, when you are blowing a guy, your tongue, are you doing? Are you moving your tongue?
I don't involve my tongue. I'm all dry lips when I blow a guy.
No, but I mean,
yeah. I just
was-
cough on
Yes,
it.
I move the tongue around
In a circular
in a
direction.
circular direction.
And I think that
And lick the what you talk about in your bit, the guy
the underneath part of the tip of the
underneath.
dick.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that you have.
And then
to
I feel like that combined with the
With they move it
trying
around.
to like do that while you're that makes my whole jaw after a little while.
you just look like
I mix it up.
Rick and Morty
I'll
when you did
deep
that.
curl a little bit, and then I'll do the hand. Like
Men
half
love
of it's
that
a
when they're
hand
like,
job,
Rick?
half of it's a blow job.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're-
that. Yeah.
Mix it up,
Get a
and
little
then
finger in the
just
butthole.
listen. Ali Wong has a great bit about how intelligent women give the best blowjobs because we're the best at pattern recognition.
Yeah,
Like when he sounds like it feels good,
you keep doing that.
do that thing.
Yeah.
But then you ever like in your head, you
And then
like,
when the moans kind of like die down, then you're like, okay, I'll mix it up.
I'll mix it up. That's, I mean, yeah. But you ever like the guy is like making the sounds of like he's almost there, but you're like in your head, you're like, I don't know how much more I have in me.
Yeah.
Please come. My jaw's
Boy, you're
gonna lock
hate
up.
this next part
No,
because for my
sometimes-
finishing move, I stop right before you come.
And
I sometimes
Yeah.
go. I sometimes
But
go.
that's
Are
when
you
you fuck
close?
'em.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing that for another half an hour. You tell me.
You pop up. You're like, are you almost done?
Give me an ETA.
ETA.
I mean, in fairness, they stop fucking us all the time right before we come.
Yeah.
Oh,
So fuck you.
every time. Sometimes.
But then you gotta, I don't know. I would like make a guy eat me out. Not make him, but be like, I think you're a bitch if you don't right now.
You're not done here.
You're not done. Close the door. You're not leaving. Finish me off.
Finish it.
You just hit a button and a bunch of locks.
Yeah.
You just be like, you're not going anywhere.
I didn't want to have to install those in the first place.
Look what you made me
what you
do. Well, on that note,
Thanks for joining us. Love yourselves enough to ask for what you want during sex.
There you go.
yeah.
Tune in. Add us on Instagram at SlobsPod. Subscribe, like, leave a comment.
Leave a
comment.
review. Go review us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you're gonna do anal, don't eat corn.
Yes.
Good night.
I guess that's the end. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And I'm sorry. I have to pee.
You too.